This episode is sponsored by Squarespace.
Hello and welcome to Animal Watch. Now, haven't you ever wondered why your dog does some pretty strange and sometimes disgusting things? Such as circling before pooping, eating his own vomit, and licking other dogs' private parts. Well, this is part one of an utterly disgusting two-part series where we will be explaining to you just why your dog does some of these very, very strange things. It's all disgusting, but true.
You love your dog, but let's face it, sometimes he can be, well, downright disgusting. From eating his own vomit, eating other dogs' poo, rolling in fox poo, and licking other dogs' butts. Well, today on Animal Watch Facts, we will explain your dog's most disgusting habits and explain why he does it. Might not make you want to kiss those furry lips afterwards, but it might just make you understand your little pal more. Why do dogs circle before pooping? All our dogs do it. It seems pointless to us. And if you are short of time, watching your dog go round and round can be a little frustrating. But there's a logical explanation for this. By spinning in circles before relieving themselves, your pup is making sure there are no predators, like snakes, hiding in the grass. Now, if you live in the UK, this might seem pointless, but remember that your dog is simply a domesticated wolf and still has the behaviour of his huge and wild cousin. Scent marking is another reason why dogs circle before they poop. Dogs have scent glands on their paws, which they have also inherited from their wolf cousins. When they're spinning and stepping all over the grass before doing their business, they are actually leaving messages to other dogs. You will most probably see unneutered male dogs do this more, as they are more into territory marking than females. They often scratch the ground afterwards to add more scent. Another very strange fact is that dogs prefer to poop along the Earth's north-south axis. Why is this, do you ask? Well, researchers have found that dogs use north to south to align their bowel and bladder movements, and they prefer to relieve themselves along a north-south axis in calm magnetic conditions. In fact, canines will actively avoid relieving themselves in an east-west direction. Odd, but true. Why do dogs stare at you when they poop? You probably have noticed that dogs often than not keep their eyes on you when they poop. It can look like they are guilty and shouldn't be doing a poop, but this isn't why. They stare at you because they are looking out for you to protect them. Going to the bathroom in the wild puts anyone in a vulnerable position, and if a dog is squatting, they cannot protect themselves from predators. They are depending on you to give them a signal to when a threatening animal or situation occurs. Dogs also stare at you when they poop to get your blessing. They are checking for approval to be sure that they are using the correct location to do their business. So yes, to a certain degree, it can look like a guilty face. So make them feel good and just tell them good girl or good boy, and they will feel much better. Why dogs lick each other's private parts. Now, humans tend to really find dogs disgusting when they do this. Despite, yes, I'm going to say it, despite humans sometimes doing similar things to each other in the bedroom. Dogs will really get in there and lick each other. But why? Unlike humans, dogs, who have inherited this from wolves, smell things out of curiosity. They taste and lick things to learn more about their surroundings. When you see a dog or wolf licking each other's private parts, they are simply getting to know the other dog or wolf. A canine can find out so much from this, such as what sex the dog is, if he's healthy, how old, sexual readiness, what he's eaten, and where he's been. Dogs also lick each other's private parts to practice good hygiene with their friend. Grooming is a sign of affection, and it indicates the two dogs are getting along and they like each other. It's totally normal in their culture to do this and isn't considered disgusting. This practice is commonly referred to as dog social grooming. Why do dogs smell people's crotches? Now, dogs don't just smell each other's bottoms, they smell human ones a lot too. The crotch area of a human has certain type of sweat glands called apocrine glands, which produce chemicals that convey social information. These chemicals are called pheromones. Pheromones carry all sorts of information about the age, health, and mood of the individual. When dogs smell a person's crotch, they are trying to gain information about that person. This is very extreme in wolf behaviour, and wolves will almost insist on this, so you'd better let them, as it's considered impolite if you don't. Many wolves will smell men and be more scared of them than women, as they pick up on the male testosterone, which combined with the tall stature and booming voice of a man can be very threatening to them. This is why women are often favoured by wolves over men. When a dog sniffs another dog's behind, they are trying to gain information about the other dog. Dogs have glands in their rear, and that releases chemicals that tell a lot to other dogs. These are the same anus glands which sometimes have to be squeezed by a vet when the dog is unable to expel its anal gland fluid. Unneutered male dogs are particularly known for being avid sniffers when searching for a mate, because they want to know if a female is pregnant or ovulating. So you might notice this more if you have a male versus a female dog. Why does your dog roll in fox poo? One of the most annoying parts to owning a pooch is often having to deal with the extremely potent reek of fox poo brought in on the fur of your dog. Sometimes it's even a dead animal they've rolled in. Yuck! More basal and primal breeds, such as huskies and wolf dogs, love doing this and often smear the excrement across their cheeks and down the sides of their body, literally rolling in it. Dogs rarely choose to roll in their own poop, but will roll in most other animals' excrement. This behaviour, known as scent rolling, is thought to be a genetic hangover from the wild ancestors of our domestic dogs, the wolf. The theory is that rolling in poop is an evolutionary throwback and is used by dogs and wolves as a means of camouflaging their own scent. So, literally a wolf in sheep's clothing. Foxes, a relative of our domestic dogs, have been observed rubbing their face, cheeks and neck in the poop and urine of larger predators like pumas. It's thought that this form of camouflage isn't intended to hide their scent from their prey, but rather help them avoid detection by larger, more dominant predators such as the wolf. Wolves, on the other hand, roll in food and poop and then bring these scents back to their pack, who will then follow the smell back to where it came from, so use it as a form of communication. Wolves also use scent to mark their own smell from prey animals, so if the breeze carries it downwind, then hopefully it will trick the prey into thinking they are not there. So why do wolves find it irresistible to rub themselves all over humans when they wear a strong perfume or hair product? It is suggested that they use it to remember odours experienced in their environment, whether new or familiar. If the smell is unknown or unique, the response is higher, hence why unique and strange perfumes can really get wolves excited, and keepers ask that people visiting wolf enclosures refrain from wearing it, as the wolves can become troublesome. Again, the wolf doesn't really realise what he is doing as it comes naturally, but again most probably used to share with the rest of the pack, or because perfume is so powerful, an excellent masking smell for them.
Well, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of our 2-part disgusting but true facts about dogs. And if you enjoyed it, please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe by clicking the button in the bottom hand corner. And be sure to tune in next week where we'll be bringing you some more disgusting facts, such as: why do dogs eat their own poo? Why do dogs stare at us when we're on the toilet? Why do dogs eat their own vomit? Why do dogs eat random household objects? Why do dogs turn their bums to us? And why do dogs drag their buttholes across our carpet? My goodness me, that's pretty disgusting, isn't it, Cal? And I know Zora does that. So until then, we'll see you next week. Now, quickly before I go, I'd like to talk to you about web design and web hosting, because here at Animal Watch, this is something that we really need. And being a very small 2-person team, it means that I pretty much have to do all of the publicity and web design myself, and I'm absolutely terrible at it. So a really good platform for you to use is Squarespace, because it means you don't have to hire a really, really expensive web designer. And if you're like me and find things a little bit difficult, then this is a really, really easy platform to use. Right, for Animal Watch, I need really, really good images and also videos. And it's very, very easy to link to all of your social media accounts, as you can see up here, and also directly to YouTube, which is a big bonus. And if you don't have very good photos, they've got an amazing stock library which you can use as well. Another really good thing is that you can link to your very own shop here. If you really want to, you can actually create your own shop on here and upload and sell your own products directly through Squarespace.
Now, I'm a huge animal lover, so if I want to, I can also collect donations through my Squarespace page. I could collect donations if I want for my favourite wolf rescue in the UK by simply adding this feature. Support your cause by gathering contributions with PayPal, Apple Pay, Stripe and Venmo.
You can also turn your site traffic into subscribers and collect subscribers when they check out, which is a fantastic feature. So if you're a dinosaur like me, then be sure to check out squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, you can then go to www.squarespace.com/animalwatch to get a massive 10% off your very first domain or website. Good luck.
It's bye from me, and it's bye from Cal. Bye-bye.